God, this was the thing. I have to put some thought into it because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with platinum yet. I don't really want to get back on the old platinum grind. I'm actually just going to knock this out real quick. It annoys me having it there. So usually I have at least half an hour to wake up in the morning. I messed up my alarm and only had 15 minutes this time, so if I seem tired and puffy, that would be why.
Welcome to Maru's Bazaar. You trading?
Can you trade? Yeah. Loadout 1. Didn't really need to be on chroma for this stuff. Interesting that I've got armored agility on. I'll get this done. It's a weekly thing. I think I tried it once and the waypoint's bugged, so hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Okay, the ITAN treasure's marked on your map. Time to go to work.
I don't really remember the derelict tile. I don't think I've spent much time here. Since returning, at least.
There's no doubt in my mind that an ITAN treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't support this place for all the ITAN in the system. You are. Wow. This looks dangerous. For me.
Sah.
Really fine. Promise. Don't look at that tin stuff. There's an ITAN nearby. That's what I came here for.
A bit slow, love.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. They know that it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out.
I remember vault doors always being down there. The very last place you check. I think I picked up a couple that I could throw stars into. See if there's a button to do all of them or not, yep. So I guess I'm probably going to pick up my leveling stuff and then go and do some sisters. Rain stopped for a moment. Kittens. So I can do one at a time. That's a lot better than the way I used to have to do it. Wake up, eyes. Certainly suffering more than usual. Did I end up maxing out? No. So let's go back to affinity. Hibiscus. I mean, the barrack wasn't the best, but it was fine. Just in case the guy does show up again. Maybe I'll try the tomb finger on him. Corrosive radiation status build. Fire rate 7.2. Yeah, so I'd rather have that one. Jesus, he's going aggro in the background. So keep as is. I think I would have built or whatever it was called. 25 minutes until we got this too. Full volley of explosive disease bladders from a distance. Seems like what's it called? Torrid. So Atlas, Hildren, Hydroid. I'm not gonna remember all of them. Let's go back down the list. I'm not going to take it right now. Just know I've got it there. Optics. Think I missed anything? So we've got a frame. We'll build every frame we can. I just realized I might not have the blueprints for everything. Like Atlas. Atlas is one of them, and I don't have a blueprint for him. No Hildren either. So I don't know if you can just buy them from the store or if I have to go and farm them too. Ravara. Loki systems, which I don't have. Neza. Nidus is going to be a pain in the ass to farm. Man, I didn't think I'd be struggling so much with the light, but I am. Already, yeah. Unity. Wisp, Wukong. AO. Let's just see if I can... Well, I can't buy them because I went through here and tried to buy everything, didn't I? So the Atlas blueprint won't come from here. So I won't worry about that right now. Yeah, so we took the Struffer. I'm more interested in leveling that. So grab that. Sonos can come. Stealth scan stuff on a diary. A rep, you mean? Should actually go and see him because I've got full rep. Go and burn it. Yeah. Forget which one I use. Bullet dance. Yeah, I might have to start doing that. That's like a daily thing. Yeah. confident with how to build these bloody things. Oops. So I should have just screenshot this build. Quite perfect, but people are saying we can get rid of Fury. There's something to work off there. That's the one mod I put in there. It's the one I don't need. Okay. Not quite enough room for what I wanted to start with. No, that is a great chance. Yeah, well, let's just drop that and throw stats on there for now. God, my eyes are killing me. I usually been getting up half an hour early. This time was only 15 minutes early. I wanted to get up an hour early today. Fucked up my alarms. Really suffering because of it. This can stay as is. That'll do. Let's go and talk to Samiris real quick. Probably buy some blueprints, clear out his rep. So I have to start rescanning stuff.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I used to do a lot of scanning. You do it on a diary? I think I did it on... I did it on the Kuva Fortress.
This is how I can help.
So this guy has a lot of stuff that I need.
Help the sanctuary. I will share what I know, but you must prove yourself deserving.
Like a lot. You do it on Equinox? I always did it on Ibara. Let's buy this.
What offerings will this item help you bring to the sanctuary?
Not super confident on which ones I do and don't need. I know I haven't built another Revenant or a Naris, so... I don't know where to get his parts. I guess I have to buy them too. Did I build another Gara? Should just start at the top. I'm gonna have to go and double check. But I did. I want to exit the game. I want to railjack either.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out.
I have to bring up my notepad. So if I could have my mouse back. Add that to the list of things I need to get done.
This is how I can help you. Help the sanctuary. What items will this item help you bring to the sanctuary?
I'm not going to go scanning right now. I'm trying to do some work on our sister.
While they kiss one hand, I'll take with the other. This sector is now under my control.
I wonder if there's more people doing this than there are liches. I imagine so. Chop. Alright, I forgot this is Gunblade. Since when is a dog this fucking tanky? See if my abilities can kill the damn thing. Jesus. Not really is the answer. Oh, hopefully he follows me. This guy's waypointed, so is this the... This might be the guy that I actually have to kill. I should have changed my modding on this anyway. Corrosive radiation. Yeah. Because I was thinking Grenier still. See if we can get magnetic toxin on there. This is an old secret. I remember the first time I found this. I think I was medallion hunting. It took me forever. Okay, how the hell to get into that room? This guy's modded for the job. I just blew myself up. Definitely like some fire rate on this bow. Yeah. Definitely need to change my elements here. Is your glyph still available? No, it is not.
I'm taking your stuff.
System expired when I left a couple years ago. Hey Temp, welcome. I'm not sure how true this is. 73% damage dealt. Pretty sure he did a lot more than I did. That being said, let's run away from him. And change some elements on here. So, magnetic radiation. I guess that's the best we can do. Would have liked... Actually, I don't know what I would have liked. Let's try that. It's still crap, we'll try the other Tomb Finger, which has higher base damage, slower fire rate. Yeah, we'll do a Spy. Just wanted to remind you, you needed like 20 Argons. I found them yesterday, first thing. So I got a whole bunch of frames built. I think I built another 4 or 5 frames with that. I got the Stropher built, which I'm carrying now. I think the Proboscis needed them. So I think I got all the Argon I needed. I wanted to get some weapons before I fought him. Okay. Wow, that guy disabled my abilities. I didn't know he did that. Yeah, it's no better. Some more guns. It takes forever to get through his shield. Hey Cap. Over here wondering what to do with my 100 Argon. I don't think I've ever had that much. Resource is a pain in the butt.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. If you're still
Come on.
no detection from enemy sensors.
Doesn't work. Interesting that they don't shoot the camera for me. I don't remember how I used to path this bolt. These guns are not good for stealth, I'm learning. I didn't think I had to hack this. I think there's a vent in here that leads somewhere. It's just not open. Okay.
Clean extraction with no alarms.
Should be an Argon bank. That would be very useful, wouldn't it? I guess once Zaku ranks up, I don't think I need to form him anymore. So I might be able to bring a DPS frame.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Hey, this is here now. Last few attempts it hasn't been. Doing a lot of mod survival, gotten 1,000 Argon. Jeez. Is he really as bad as people say? I have no idea. I haven't built her yet. I plan to, but might try a beam weapon. So that's what the Mirage was using. So she does have Eclipse. Try it anyway. Come here, you bastard. I don't know why they happen to be dogs. I've got guns that are just going to shoot everything.
Trigger the alarms now. The enemy will start destroying data.
Because my gun's expiring. Good to see the Neza bug bounce is still around.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data.
Is there a terminal at the start that turns these off? Get up.
Data integrity verified. Retrieve all the systems.
I swear there was.
Get to extraction.
Came in that way. Right. So I have to hit that and then go through there. Waypoint fucking with me again. This ain't long, just apparently she's bad. People say that about most frames. And I found that most of them are still pretty decent. So we'll see what I think when I get there. You can try Toxin burst damage if you don't want to deal with the shield. I thought these guys were... I thought the special enemies don't allow Toxin to bypass shields. Certainly the coin guys in the vault couldn't be bypassed like that. Next rank. Does he need another former? Yes, he does. Oh, damn it. So one more former for him. Can I type in beam? Yes, I can. Thought I had the Cyanoid Gamma Core though. Do, so beam doesn't work. Sure if this is any good. He's Banshee, yeah. It's probably the way to go. I'm just leveling stuff as well, so... What did I want? I guess shot. Magnetic Toxin with a beam. I don't know if the beam will actually be any good, but... find out. May have all been just Mirage and not the weapon. Let's go here. I think this is the only frame I've got to former at the moment. Because I don't think Protea's ready.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the cooling cells. My intel suggests there are rich supply caches in the area.
Okay.
I'm unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you're willing to share their coordinates.
Not really any better, is it? Just having a beam off. Try something else after this mission. So the Toxin damage definitely wasn't bypassing shields there. Wasn't sure if it would let me stand down there or not. Pleasantly surprised.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now essentially moving into cell. Use better
Oh.
defend to make sure it never works again. Cooling cell has been extracted.
Wait, what? Usually it comes out the same side you put it back in.
When the reactor is started,
So that's how I remember it.
the reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Air tunnel. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
I don't remember this tile at all. I'm not going to try and kill that dude.
I'm taking your stuff.
Nerf toxin for liches. Didn't know it applied to dogs. It applies to everything, I think. Oh no, that's not true. It's just special enemies. So I guess all the liches, all the dogs, all the coin guys, any boss. People are still saying it's fine for regular mobs. Staticore? That could work. It's probably my next highest DPS option. Let's try that. Suspect it's more down to the frame than anything though. The magnetic radiation. Can't we buff it any other way? Gotcha. Getting roasted by this heater.
Found a target. Capture it quickly before they see you. Capture targets. Vital information that
Nice. We got someone else that can do all the work for us.
get brought back alive.
I'm at 30 as well.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
No.
Honor your desire to be
Gonna reverse my momentum.
my hound shall have the scraps.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock the load.
I don't think I did that damage.
Every debt. It's no coward.
I was trying to get there before the other guys could, so I could at least test.
Purpose. We are deathless.
We got a lich here fighting this sister.
Hunt is on. Parvos wills it.
What's he got? That's the Corinth Prime. He's not going to kill it. Annoying. Do you have the new CO mods for guns? I've got them for shotguns and for rifles. I don't have them for the pistol yet. So now I need boom. I don't even look at that. Ah. That's a problem. I ain't got none. I didn't really get to test this, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that great. So you have to do relics for these things, right? Boom. You only get it from one. So what's that? Tier 2 we want. Let's get 3 of them. Unburn those.
While they kiss one hand, I'll take with the other. This sector is now under my control.
So Requiem fissures. So do mobile defense. Probably have to rely on a healer spectre to get through this, but is what it is. Probably get some levels on my bow, which is welcome.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while identifying the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Which is what button? This one.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Did it for me. Just drag them off the edge. Kind of interested to get the Kuva Brahma now after using this. Seems super solid. Oh.
This will only get more difficult.
Will this guy follow me, I wonder?
Terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
See if I can use the same Spectre for all of them.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Kinda? Not really. Weird that it sticks to the outside of these bubbles. I'm getting pushed by the minigun. Brammer's awesome. I want the Brammer and then the Kuvazar. But I'm pretty happy with this bow. You just really need to have the mutation mods on it. It was awful until I got those. The way people were talking about this bow made me think it would be just for crowd control. But the damage is solid. Already got reactant.
Here is a terminal. Get in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tina. This will take a moment.
Probably didn't really need the healer. Spawns are not as heavy as I was expecting. I'm so used to the steel path spawns that anything else is not that great. Seemed the explosion hit the nullifier even in his bubble. I forgot that I was going to have to grind these, what are they called? Requiem mods, I guess? It's just another layer to add to the grind. What do we get? Kuva. Great. Probably the most useless thing in the rewards pool for me. I'm going to swap out my secondary, because I might as well get affinity on it while I'm doing this. Well, I can't really wait, because I need the mod right now. So, throw that back on. Boom. You transmute defiled ones for a new one. I didn't know that was the thing. Wait. assume you have to do it through the mod station.
Ah, the lout of the Lotus. Is today the day you push your luck just a little too far?
I don't know where they show up. Transmute 4 Requiem mods into a new Requiem mod. So I assume that's random. Does it have a higher chance of being what I want if I have multiple of what I want in there? Okay. So we've got 2 Vomes and then 1 of each. The other 2. Hey! Nice. So let's do this too. See what happens. That's the universal one, isn't it? Seems good. So you throw that in there. Yeah, thank you. That was the thing when I was around, I just completely forgot it existed. Alright, back to Venus. Defense. Alright, if I'm going back here, I need a weapon that can kill them, don't I? Shit. I don't think I've got a secondary that can do the job as Zaku. Don't trust any of them. Which is annoying because I don't want to take a primary. I just want to level that bow up. Not that I know what I would take if I did. What if I just put magnetic on the bow? Didn't realize I had that on there at the moment. We'll try. Let's get a somewhat decent secondary again. So if the bow does absolutely nothing, I can still grind it down. Let's try the catch moon. I don't have the polarity to allow it, actually. Oh yeah, I do. Let's try that. Survival. Still survival. And try to make a spore lacer when you can. Got a catch moon. I'll make it eventually. Plan to make everything. I don't know where it comes from though. It's better catch moon pre-nerf of catch moon. Defeats the purpose of the nerf then, doesn't it? I wanted to shoot the dog, not the actual sister.
Hey, sweetie. Guess what? By the time I'm done with you, you'll never form a constant again. Great. Now I have to order another one.
I think my dog just stripped its armor. Okay. So whoever's it is isn't killing the damn thing, so it's just going to be here the whole mission. Gotta love public players.
Additional life supply has arrived.
Once they're knocked 3 times, they leave. Won't be around too much longer then. Someone hunting us. Stalker. He's done nothing but fuck me up ever since I came back. I haven't really been able to deal with him. Look at the spawns here, ridiculous. No idea where the stalker is, but he's here apparently. Go away, robot. Father Endemios, sorry. Wrote it down. I don't think the stalker ever hurt anyone or got hurt. Oh, never mind. Someone's fighting it. Not gonna be me though. It's the same setup of Haymaker and Splat on it. Oh, so it's still a kick gun. Does that mean it's a rifle then, if it comes from Demios? Primary weapon?
I'm taking your stuff.
Solid affinity out of that. And polarize our bow. Can be either. So can you use the old... so could I make a Catch Moon primary? Is that a thing? Or a Tomb Finger primary? Interesting. I guess just throw another V on. I don't know if I need 2 dashes or not, is the main concern. I'm definitely going to need at least 1 more V, so I can throw it in there. So 80% status chance on kill. Oof. Plus 40% damage per status type affecting the target. Stacks up to 2 times. Not quite sure I have a solid read on what that means, but we'll try it. Do you have Gaze built? I have it built as a secondary. This guy. I don't have any of the new mods on it though. T to charge, can't fit. Might just try that against the. Yeah, there's been a lot of back and forth about that one. Some people saying it's fixed, some people saying it's not, some people saying it's fixed on PC but not console. People saying that's bullshit. I don't really know, but we'll try it. Sure, we'll do a defense. 80% status chance is permanent, okay. And on kill it gives you 40% damage per status, but only stacking up to 80%. It only stacks twice. What does that mean, 80% per status? We're gonna mesa with Eclipse, it seems. Don't know if this is mine or his.
Too late to make an effort now.
His, it seems.
Come closer.
He stole my weapon.
Did you prepare wisely? I doubt it. Hound, die for me.
Just having a mesa here, he can just do everything for me. Guess that's his pistol. Everything's dead before my projectile can reach them. I'm gonna use one dash for acceleration. Yeah, I think I'll probably get rid of one. Checked on the wiki, they say it's been fixed on a bunch of weapons. So not every weapon. Is the Proboscis Sonos worth the trade from Mutilus Sonos? I would say so, yeah. Mutilus Sonos was pretty good single target, but this is definitely an AoE weapon. Yeah, not boom.
You have proven true, sister. A promotion is in order.
By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a normal person reflected in our top.
Keep seeing the Grenier Lich and thinking it's an enemy. Always use it in the first slot? Well, I know I already need boom, so I figured I need to find what slot it's in. Seems like I should only use that in the last slot, to me. Or if I don't know which mod needs to be there. I didn't realize the projectiles are as spready as they are. Tried to shoot just past a box, and one of three obviously hit it. Just tried a G-Force now, and it's surprisingly good. I don't know what that is. Different weapon that can catalyze on split flights, but just keep one and make another to build. Yeah, I built another one. I didn't use my old one. I wouldn't burn my old Mutilus to make this. I would just build another one separately. Up, Jordan? Doesn't matter at all, same chance. really know what that means. If I know I already need Voam on the weapon, I don't see why I would waste the universal one on it. I'd rather know where Voam goes. Save the universal one for a different slot, right? It's not consumed only if you guess all three.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held no back. Time to get out of here.
Cloud gaming, so you can play games on really weak machines. Alright. Thought Google tried to do a thing with that. Google Stadia. So we got Netra. So but what happens if I get all three right? It is going to burn it. So they killed it because they didn't put any games on it, did they? It was like a really shitty launch and there was no reason for people to buy it. There was a streaming service that I wanted to try that would let me play all of the console games on PC. So I think it's a similar idea where you're playing on their servers. But apparently the latency was a real problem.
While they kiss one hand, I'll take with the other. This sector is now under my control.
Use Voam second. Where did I put it?
You don't really think...
Why does that matter?
that you...
I want the projectiles to spread like heavy caliber. Yeah. I think I used heavy caliber on the lens. It's fine, I just didn't realize it was doing that. Bad all around, you had to repurchase the games, bad latency, buggy, top development. I think I was watching, would have been Jim Sterling or Yong Yi. And that was a thing. I don't really watch him anymore though.
If I can face a disciplinary meeting with Sister Clarios, I can certainly face the likes of you!
It's not really something that I'd ever consider using for PC. The idea of being able to play console games seemed pretty solid.
Keep going.
I don't remember what it was called. Might be worth looking into again, maybe it's better.
Have you met my hound? Gormless, massive, metallized flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot of talk. You represent an embarrassing mistake. And one of those sisters? We shred them!
These guys are in every mission, I swear.
I don't want to kill you, so you can always just leave.
Every time I come near this guy, I lose my weapon. No idea how much I'm actually contributing to that. It's like every time I go near these corpus dogs or liches, I lose a weapon. Which is annoying with latency because it takes forever to pick the damn thing up. €10 a month, yeah, that's fine. Did you start building Protea? I started building the parts, I don't know if I think I've started the frame, yeah. Did everything I could in the foundry, so if they were done, I started it. They stole your weapons, steal their weapon back from them with your Zaku. Bit more work than it's worth, I think. It's like I brought my secondary specifically to kill those guys. Every time I go up to them and pull it out, they just yank it off me. See if they're coming or not. I feel like I ran into that Osborne guy again. Ran him a few times today.
Extract our target.
It's definitely better than the other beam weapon I was trying. Way better. Don't have Modern Warfare. I haven't played that for quite a while.
Target is in the vicinity. Find them. They found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
It took a little while off and I tried going back before I started playing Warframe again, just to see if it would re-interest me. And whatever they did with Cold War really kind of ruined it for me. Feels different, weird weapons, different animations.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Down here.
Nice, that's way quicker. Played a bit of multiplayer, fun to pass the time. Yeah, it's good for that. Really can't take these pods very seriously.
Corpus walkers are heading toward
Wasn't sure how long my rolling animation would protect me. Just want to clear groups of enemies because pretty good affinity from them. Will you just lay there forever if you don't press a button? So I keep forgetting to mash anything and he just doesn't get up. Alright, so we'll keep the gaze because that's doing really well. Not really sure against the Lich themselves, but spy? Not sure if that would cancel the timer or not. Keep the gaze? Funny. I don't know if I'm going to do Samaras Rep today or not. His laser is way stronger than mine. Waypoint kind of screwing with me there.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Here we go. Now we can try on this guy. Decent. Getting shot by a dog as well. I don't know the name of that move, but I know they love it in the movies and that it's a load of shit in the real world. It's like, it's a Black Widow signature move.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
There's no vent there anymore. Used to dive straight through a vent. I have to look around in here, because I don't remember this vault. I mean, I remember the old one. I don't know what they've done to it.
It'll work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Okay. So there's just no way to do this one apart from the way I did it. Yeah. So you're going through the roof. Okay. It seems weird. So complete opposite side of the entry, through a vent, through the roof in a back corridor to then drop in. Weird. Void dash through the lasers? That has never worked for me. People have always said do that and it has never worked.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
I just got cameraed.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the
Doesn't work.
is complete. Got it. The data is still intact.
It's one of those myths that everyone always yells at me and that has never worked.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crown.
Brown guy? Not gonna lie, I thought you were new. No. I'm returning to the game. I don't remember a lot of it. A lot of people swear by it, so it seems to work by for some people. It's never worked for me. I don't know how it works either. All lasers you can dash through to avoid being knocked down. That makes sense. The sensor will always detect you. Yeah. It's just one of those things that, like, every video I would put up, people would comment that. Like, why do it your way when you can just avoid dash through it? It's frustrating when that's not really a thing. Did he spawn multiple dogs for us? Oh, they did that. I've got the... I guess it's an arcane that makes it a battery instead of reloading. I don't really want that. Get my ass kicked here. Can't tell where anything is because the minimap's fucking around. Oh my god, this guy's annoying. Knockback after knockback. I'm not sure if he died there or not. You got rid of infinite thrills when your lich spawns. I thought they could still spawn a couple though. Someone said 10 yesterday. Usually they die long before they spawn that many though. Is that guy mastery rank 1? Yep. There are people that are MR 0, yeah. They have more or less everything in the game. I like how on Jupiter, these blue spots are just spots, but when it was on like Phobos or Venus or whatever, it covers the entire planet. Just because of the planet scale. Exterminate. Rescue. Legendary 1? I don't know what that is. That like I forget what you can do in Call of Duty where you hit max rank and then you go back and reset everything. I forget what that's called. Prestige? Yeah. After MR30 it goes to Legendary 1. Oh. Drop my frame in the void. Oh, I still got over. So what does it mean when you do that? I am punching shit again, yeah. Nowhere near as bad as I used to, as yet. $31 without any other benefit. You get 1 extra mod capacity, okay. So it doesn't reset anything? Doesn't make it harder or anything?
the new paradigm.
Legendary core, but no meaningful benefits.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the warnings detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Yeah, this is not what I thought it was.
Complete. You may proceed.
Million damage. The hell?
Our hostage is in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Located the hostage. Escort to
I think I only got one spawn.
and I'll take care of the rest.
Is it based on time spent in mission? Like if I just chill, will I get another one? Giving you shit. Remember the way this tower used to look? We'll have to answer a whole lot of questions and avoid a ton of confusion if it just did 31. Yeah. Any benefit is a continuation of mod space. So that was 62 instead of 60. Well, that's what MR already did, right?
Is this all you have?
Never saw that bug. Farming MR is fine, but acting like a god player after some MR is kind of cringe. I agree. MR just marks progression, not necessarily in skill or ability.
Hey, Vala, honey. Guess who got a sector? Don't hate me too much.
Okay. MR elitists on both sides. People that automatically hate high MR and people that automatically hate low MR. Well, I think all elitists are idiots.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Hang on. I swear I didn't see this guy's waypoint. I don't really know how much void damage is adding, but... Ah, I wanted to get rid of this reload thing. See if I remember that or not. I don't hate anyone but my friends and people who only play Wukong. It's very specific. Necros, in my experience, is great. In his niche. Super survivable. Desecration. Awesome. What's his other ability? Oh, it can be built for pretty solid crowd control and armor stripping with his augment, right? Augment for his 2? Yeah. I don't remember if that armor strips, now that I say that. Thought it did. Off the wall. It's a little bit finicky because you have to have your shadows up all the time. I don't really like playing him in a group, I guess. Solo is good. Terrify strips armor, but not meaningful enough. I used to use it a lot. I really like the augment for it. Doesn't go on my general build though. Default 20%, right? Yeah, it's the augment. There are plenty of missions where you want enemies to run away from you. So that's not really a good argument. Plenty of times when crowd control is valuable. Okay.
I think we.
Yahoo. So we know that goes there, we don't know what these two are. They won't run away if they're slowed. True. 80% slow is awesome. Did 140 minutes with him on Mop. Trying to get the glyph. CC is pointless nowadays. Okay. So I think I just start rushing these, right? Get a spawn. Rescue. Soul Punch is pretty meh, yeah. Save certain enemies to use as a shadow. I always just use it to punch enemies off cliffs. Yeah, I don't care about arguing. You can believe what you want, I disagree. I will continue to use it whenever I find it to be the best option. Regardless of chat opinion. I don't need to kill this guy, do I? Does killing them make the Lich spawn more? Because I've already got my murmurs maxed out, so all I need is the Lich to actually show up. Just kill it angers the Lich. Very fun using Soul Punch to see how far you can launch them in the planes. Alright, well, I'm not going back 800 meters for that. But in future I will kill them. Oh my god, let me through. I have memories from that tile. I think I was like 2 hours and 50 minutes into a 3-hour survival with Ash. I got fucked up on that tile. Mobile defense and interception are the two that jump out. Excavation, I use it. Only ever care about killing the guys holding the cores, so no point killing everything else. I also tend to play video games for fun, and that means not playing Mesa all the time. Each time you attempt to kill him, it resets to indifferent and adds up again from throw kills. Right. I guess I can just go back. Is lightning dash good? It's good if you want to move fast. Yes. Should have an ultimatum Requiem mod which forces the spawn. I don't know how that works.
Find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Funny how people blamed you for that fix. Yeah, that's what happens when you are a YouTuber. Literally, any time I show any useful interaction on a video, people get pissed off because it's their little trick and they don't want the world to know because D's gonna fix it. Gear item, you should equip it. Right. Well, I don't have it equipped currently, so I'll have a look. It's just gonna be a stalker. I don't know if I could even kill him with what I've got.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
I don't know if this pistol does anything to him. How am I getting electrocuted? This fucking electricity thing is a nightmare. You have to reset him, don't you? I forgot that was a thing. Oh, that went better than I expected it to. Hey, Ellie. Shouldn't you be annoyed at DE? Yeah, but if someone has a little exploit that they're using and they think it's hidden, and then a YouTuber makes a video that gets 10, 20, 100,000 views, obviously it brings it into the light, and then DE sees it or becomes more aware of it. So they blame the YouTuber for it. It's dumb because they already know about pretty much all of the exploits. It's just when do they get around to fixing them. It was amazing to me to see people get pissed off at me for using things that I knew for a fact D already knew was a thing. Just because they didn't want exposure brought to it. I literally talked to the devs about a bunch of these things. Long before they fixed them. Knew that they planned to, knew that they were aware of it. People still getting pissed off at me for it. I think people are just stupid. Good and bad. I don't want to fight her when I have a rescue target, do I? It's getting fucked up in the trap. Annoying. I'll get to this guy. Why are you hiding in a vent? Oh.
I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but it's getting worse.
I'm gonna lose this fucking target. I know I am. Note to self, never do this in a rescue mission ever again. How is he running away? That's what I thought.
Distinguishes herself. She deserves promotion.
Yeah, that didn't work. I guess that's the Grenier guy coming to help me? Is that what that was? I do have that mod, yeah, but I already know which 3 I need. So I don't really want to waste it. People just like to run their mouth, especially in comment sections. Yeah. So I'm not going to argue with chat here either. He was checking for vent kids to exterminate. So don't changing my paras on. Maiden relics have a 25% chance to drop. Right. Let's look at my gear wheel. So I got one of them. Provokes an immediate confrontation with your Kuva Lich or sister, an insult which cannot be ignored. So do I have to be in the controlled territory to use it? Yeah, I've converted a few. I think I've got 3, because I had them all on my railjack at one point. I replaced those with actual crew members anyway.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence.
Fucking Christ. Can't even get nearer.
I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but it's getting worse.
I pretty heavily dislike the dogs just being able to push her around the way they do. So I think this should be it with our current setup. Ow. Please to... Oh, right. I forgot I have to go to Railjack. Finish him off. Good reason to redo Railjack. No new cameras or anything in here?
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
On call crew. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Don't have to finish it? No. Already invested. I like getting refamiliarized with the spy vaults anyway.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarm now, and they will start destroying the data.
I never used to bother going through the vents, so I was just did a roll under here. I wonder if my hitbox is higher on this guy, because I'm not actually rolling, I'm just dashing.
Clean extraction, no alarms.
I like how Nyx and Valkyria Prime have relics in railjack missions instead of being permanently vaulted. I didn't know that was a thing, but it seems pretty good. I like that idea as well. There was a bug with this elevator once where it would go back and forth every time you hit it, so you could just have it locked in limbo. I remember because Dolph and I were fucking around with it for probably a solid 5 minutes. Just wouldn't let each other on or off.
Nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Hey, up. I feel like I always forget about a camera in here. Points towards the door.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Great elevator to teach people proper etiquette. Yep, been there. Tried to beat it. How are you enjoying Warframe since your return? Seems fine. It's basically exactly as I remembered it, there's just more stuff to do. I think I've been streaming for about 2 weeks. I think the only problem I have is that there's going to be a point where I just need to grind Affinity, and I don't really think that'll be fun to watch. Not sure if I'm comfortable grinding things that I'm not... streaming things that I'm not convinced is decent. Plays in the back of my mind a bit. So I got this thing, might as well accept it. I'm not playing at all off stream. Zuck is maxed. So that can go in there. I guess I can take Chroma to go and kill the chick. Be a bit easier. I don't really know what you mean by that, ladies. That's not what I wanted.
All forces, claim this sector in the name of Parvos Granum. And the
70 to 90. Next can strip the shields. I believe so, yeah. That was one of your exploiter and submersible spy mission runs. I mean, I've got videos of both of those. You can go and find them. Oh no, I'm with a squad. I don't want to be with a squad. Yeah, Banshee. That's how I did it the other day. Yeah. Squad is good for sisters. Good for sister farming, but I don't really want to let them kill her for me. There we go. 4 chances at a free companion. I don't really know what you mean by that. You don't see that Steam notification, do you? Maybe yes, there's no. 3 parts. Nah. I don't have Urella yet. I don't think I've seen guns on here before. Weird. Just hide out of their range. Get in there. I don't even remember how to do the submersible stuff. I haven't played him in so long. This heat. That bow did a lot less than I thought it would do. I also can't revive. It's like I got alt tabbed or something. That was weird. That's the Polaris dudes. I don't know why those guys are so tanky. I wish I could turn up the brightness of the reticle, because I lose it all the time. Wait, did that have another shield on it? No. I said boarding crews were extra beefy to pose a significant threat. That makes sense. Straight for rank up. Wish you could get a crew member to do artillery for you. Four people on the same one now.
Hold fast, sister. Honor those who have
Yeet.
gone before you.
Nobody gets in here without an invite, Huggy. Hey! This all costs money, you peasant.
Sister, your desire has been rewarded with protection from Brother Carvels. Deploying Spectre. May they be your shield.
Frost Spectre? I'm completely frozen. I've never seen that before.
Regard to fallen. If you choose fall, exit.
Beat the Sister's Hound. Oh, I have to finish them. Wow. Honestly, wasn't expecting her to be able to hurt me or survive at all, this Chroma.
Hey, sweetie, guess what? By the time I'm done with you, you'll never form a constant again.
Maybe I should have brought Banshee. Yeah, she can teleport through there, but I cannot fit. Kill him. Great animation. Good job. I think I still got magnetic on this bow. With a shot. I used to use Toxin on him for the holster speed, reload speed for the orb. What's it called? Profit Taker? But I don't think that's really worth it in Quest, is it? Should probably swap it back to Heat, I guess. More health on his 2. Cold was more armor back in the day. I don't know which one's best. Most chip, and it's usually the guy with the worst one. That has been my experience. Did you get the Trummer? I don't think I've heard that name yet. I don't know where it comes from. Dormer Hound blueprint? I don't think I have to do anything else here at the moment. So it comes from Demos as well. Right. What was the other one? Spore Lacer. Spore Lacer and Trumner. I assume they're both kit guns then? Oh, it's added to the list. We got the Tenet Archiplasma. Is your... Well, I assume by this that it's still based on whatever colour you've chosen, so that's fire now. Got orange and green apparently. Weird, gross, yellowy. Good your first sister, yep. Finally. Wasn't the most efficient, but we got there. Cereglus shards are grandmother tokens needed. I'll get it all eventually. I'm not really in a rush. Let's look at that new weapon. Okay, let's not. Did I not take it out of the mail? I have to build it? Retrieve it. Okay. Nice. You can use any energy color now, but it still dictates what you start with, right? Because I was still spawning in on Toxin. (22 crit, 34 status. Radiation heat by default. Interesting. Valence fusion. So I can upgrade the percent. I don't think my percentage was very good, was it? 37. So half of what it could be. I don't know if this is worth using or not. You can't see from that interface. Plasma projectile bounces on walls. Punch 3 is on body. Was that the same for the other one? I know the punch 3 was on body, but I don't remember it bouncing off walls. I didn't realize this was an Exilus mod. How did I not know that? Screenshot over there. You set that. So you don't even have base damage because we're using this, right? It'll take me a while to get used to that. That is crazy to me that that can go in there. This was removed from the original way back. Right. Sure you did, you talked about it? about what? This? Oh, maybe. It's kind of information overload coming back after so long. Mods are ridiculous even if they have problems, yeah. This does seem pretty good if it works. Crit damage. Driven. Chilling reload I always felt was necessary. That's going to give me radiation blast. It's fixed on PC. I don't know if it's fixed on console. Yeah, so that'll do for now. I'm probably going to run with that for a bit. Sure. Its own little symbol there. Merciless also gives you reload. I don't think I have that yet. I don't think I have one of these either. Maybe I do. I don't know if I want to put it on there though. So I don't have any frame to level, right? Let's just double check that. So until I get pro tier, I guess. I did want to mess with Zukon? What? Zephyr. I don't really know what I'm doing now. Come to think of it. What is my next goal? Oh, it's weird being able to roll again. I'm so used to not. Primed tactical pump for 100% reload. What investment? Where's my list? Already did that. Railjack I have to do. Already did that. Samaris rep. I don't really want to do that right now though. But I probably should. I don't really know what's next. I guess I need to go and get another sister for another weapon. I might as well start that. I don't have a clear goal right now. You have a hound companion? I thought that was just a part of a companion. Assuming I had to build it, right? Yeah, I don't have anything new in there. No. Of course it is. Huh. I thought that would just be a component, as I said. Named after them. Whoa, what is that frame rate? Skill drops a percentage for a part, but you get the companion that the sister used as well. So most rep is easy stealth on steel path. So I did stealth regularly. Do you get more rep for steel path? Assume because they're higher level. 9 parts, each part comes with a mod. Okay. Yes. Maybe I should try that then. One of them in there. Has no dashes. I'll wrinkle that up. Read what they do in a sec. Arts influence its stats, so you may want to scheme for the ideal hound. So it's the same as the pets from Fortuna then. Same idea. Build it with legs on Fortuna after you level him. No benefit to having multiple hounds, all the mods can be used on all versions. They just need all the parts to get all the mods, But you only need 1 round, is what you're saying. Teleports a safe distance away and engages a displacement field, gaining 75% chance to dodge enemy fire. 8 seconds. Okay. Fires a beam of energy that deals 900 damage. Fuck all. Negates the aura and abilities on an Xmas enemy and transfers the aura to the Hound. I mean, that could be interesting to just remove like frost orbs and stuff. Not sure what the cooldown on that would be though. Throw them in there. So he doesn't have vacuum by default, does he? That is a mod you have to throw in. I completely forgot that was the thing. And then I don't think his weapon really matters. It's a melee weapon. Of course, it's a dog. I was expecting it to be a laser beam or something. Weird, I haven't built a melee weapon for a long time. If I have mods on my melee weapon, is it going to conflict with this? That used to be a real problem. No idea if range works. Didn't get pissed off at me. Nobody will ever replace my self-resurrecting Cade. Yeah, they seem kind of OP. I feel like I'll be going back to them, for sure. Alright. Nothing's really jumping out. Probably blast through that. I might do that real quick. Because why not? And then I might go and do a Samaris run. So let me try out my plasma at least.
The infestation has trapped our operative in an emergency airlock. Find and freeze.
So I need a big area to test that. Just trying to work out exactly what it did. So 2 is the airburst that you can now hold, right?
A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentration.
Turbulence, same old.
Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
I swear you could pull and push with that, but I'm not seeing it.
You set off a laser. The infestation is responding by gassing our operative. Get them out of there immediately. Bypass is done. You locate in the operative. Make sure they get to extraction alive. I am no longer detecting
Scuffed Void Dash? I guess so. It's weird that it stops on an enemy now. Ooh. We could at least dash through people, right? Like stopping on every little thing. And tapping versus holding doesn't really do anything.
heavy infestation ahead.
This looks bad.
Difference between click and hold is push and pull. Yeah, but I was trying to do both, and it just seemed to be tossing people in the air. Maybe because my range is shit on this build. I think this build was purely for a 3, maybe? Maybe because I got no range, that's why her 1 wasn't going anywhere. You trying to be Gorse? I'm just trying to see what is different about Zephyr. And it does have okay range. So I guess this was 3 and 4. Hold to send them flying, tap to pull them towards. The build I've got should make the abilities work fine. Dash lasts as long as you hold it. On a frame, can you only change one ability? I believe so.
Why must you always work against?
Yeah, passive is crit chance while in the air, right?
We're targeting the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Tried to ground slam and it wouldn't let me.
We're looking for the mainframe.
Oh my god, I forgot about how annoying that is. So if I'm in the air when I hit 1, I just float like this. And I just can't go up or down. What are the infested supposed to do now? It is a channeling ability, so I'm draining. Death from above.
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it.
So it's definitely knocking them away, right?
I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut.
I do see the pool now. So I think holding makes them stationary. Instead of roaming. And I guess you could use R2 to pull them into it. Range is affected by duration? For her 1, you mean? Added augments to disable them. Yeah, that seems really dumb, because I'm not going to spend a mod slot to turn it off. I don't really understand why it's working sometimes but not others. Oh no. Hey, Zephyr's Titanias? What is Titanias? I don't remember what her passive is at all.
Do you really want to ruin the best chance this system has for peace?
Let's still have the old problem. They get affinity from their own kills or other people's kills. Railjack counts as other people even if he's solo.
This is a
Boss.
transmission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of
Nothing's ever simple.
break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Here is a terminal. Get me in and
So,
get to the
if I hold, they spawn where I'm aiming instead of on enemies.
This will take a moment. A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go.
So if we hold it, looking over here. Okay. So that makes it pretty good for stuff like this then. If you're up against melee or you can disarm enemies or whatever.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Guess we just stand around and wait. Duration on F4 is pretty good.
The juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Not sure if you can see the damage he's dealing or not.
I need access to a terminal.
Shoot into the tornadoes to do extra damage. You can change them to be different elements and stuff too, right? I don't really want to kill everything though. Just want to crowd control it.
Location reached.
I guess it matters less against infested.
Defend our position.
We'll try it.
I'm in. This will take a moment.
I don't know if that makes the tornadoes do more damage. No. So I guess you just do more damage to enemies that are held in it. I wish you could see the health when they're under effect. The meta shifted to damage you should kill. Yeah. So the 3 new ones spawn immediately and then the other ones fade out. There's a lot of damage to everything inside, comes with another multiplier and interacts specifically well with electricity. Interesting. I'm sure I'll forget that, but I don't want to use it on some Grenier. They used to change colour based on what you shot them with, so you could see what effect they were doing, because you used to be able to strip pretty well with the tornadoes. Is that still a thing or no? Maybe that's an augment thing?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
I guess should be perfect for this, because you put the tornadoes up so no one melee can come close. And then you just use your 3 to redirect any projectile. So even with the Grenier this would be really good. What's going on down here?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Indeed really strong. No, she seems good. I don't really understand her 1 yet. And her 2... I mean her 2 is definitely better than it was. It's nothing crazy, but still fine I think. Being able to pull by default is I think the way to go. Let's don't.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I'll go there for a while, see if I can get used to it. I don't really think O1's going to be useful in these little corridors and stuff, though. Just for the planes, the open worlds. Really? People explained you can go into options to change behaviors of hold and click. Yeah, I wish I could do it for individual frames. I don't like doing it for every frame. That. Minimize that. Legendary core. How do you even look at them? I guess just inventory. Oh, they added it for individual frames? Really? I did not know that. Wow, look at how long this name is and how small they had to make it. Yeah. Have I forgotten how to spell legendary? I'm an idiot. Gotta upgrade a mod. So I've got 3 of them apparently. I think I've only gotten 2 from sorties ever, including that one. Yeah, we can keep all this. Alright, I was gonna go and try a Samaris run. This has got Avar on it, so we'll go with that. I guess I do have to kill, don't I? Nice reaction to what? SP Sao Corpus Toxin weapon. Not sure what that is. Or how would you prefer I react? I can never tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Spam Equinox Sleep. Spin with a gripper. I can't spin for shit. I'm gonna avoid that. I always did it as Avar in the past, because I'm not fast enough to do it as Equinox. Sure. I haven't really used the Cronin. But I guess I can still just take Affinity and stuff and kill them with that, right? Asmore and Stropha. Okay, let's go with that. Gotta remember to get back on Zephyr though. So she's sleep by default. My duration is weird at the moment. Drinsics? Seldom sarcastic? Sure, I believe you. That. I don't know if I have this bound to a button, do I? Slot 7? No. I don't know where I would bind it. Will I remember that? Probably not. Comes in handy having so many buttons on the mouse. Don't have that anymore. So Steel Path. Where did I unlock up to? Mars? I can do one on Mars, I guess. It's the way I used to do it in Where is the fortress? Over here. I used to do it here and I would just run to the end. I'm curious if that still works or not. Samaras feels even in sabotage, so you don't clear the rest. Okay, so I don't want to do an exterminate then. Is what you're saying. I don't need 100 enemies. Because I think I had to do maybe 2 runs to get full Samaras rep back in the day. Of like 100 enemies. Name. Spy, rescue. Looking specifically for a sabotage, but yeah. Let's try that.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I'm unable to pinpoint
This fucking pet is gonna shoot them even though
who are willing to shoulder the added cost.
they're invisible. What's up, Manish the Great? I didn't even know you could do that. Redeeming a message? Kill some at the start or they teleport to the front. Well, I kind of want to see that happen, so it's fine. We'll be waiting a long time. I wanted to try the bullet jump. Yeah. Used to be a timing thing. I think it's definitely gone. Alright, that resets it. I don't have weapons to kill the Stalker. I thought I killed him already, so why is he back? I'm just gonna have to let him kill me. I don't think I have any health mods or anything, so... He's operator? I don't have... It just resets, right? I don't think I have a good weapon portion at the moment. Guy's level 100. I don't know how often you have to reset him. Ooh, out of ammo. think he's slow as fuck. Artemis bow? Oh, I've got no power strength. He also just immediately dismisses it. No, he got me. Oh, the one mission where I wanted to be stealthy, he comes and fucks everything up. Because of course he does. Alright, message for 100 channel points. I don't think I give out many channel points, do I? I feel like I set that to basically as low as it could go. Miss hate drop. End of the world. A couple of these were still alerted. Should have let the dog die so he couldn't wake everyone up. In my head they had to be asleep, but I guess they don't have to be, do they? I don't know why I've been doing that. Guess I probably just did it to keep them still, maybe? I don't think you can change how many. Well, I remember there's definitely something I changed. I think I renamed it to coins, and it was,
The reactor is going into stasis.
I don't know what it
Now is your
does or
chance
what it's for.
sabotage. Use whatever you can
But you could change how many you get per for your watch time, I think.
cell extracted.
I don't ever remember seeing how you would spend it. So does that mean there must be a menu for me to go and look at that stuff, right? Because I should be able to adjust how expensive things are, for example.
Starting. This will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors.
Yeah.
The reactor is gone critical. Get to extraction.
Definitely want to look at them. I don't know if I care about removing them.
Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
These guys, they weren't alerted until they saw my pet. I thought because of the explosion they would be. Just spawning the old guys back in front. Feels unnatural doing it on a sabotage. No. Clips make scanning super fast. How so? I don't see how that would impact it at all.
Was greater. This is good.
I assume you mean Mirage ability, right? That's the only Eclipse I know of. How do we look at rep? So I got 14,000 there, which is I think half of what I needed. Eclipse is her 2, right? DR and damage. I'm gonna just get off Affinity completely. I don't want to have this pet. I kind of wanted to use the Foreman. I don't know if that would kill at this level. Turn on Eclipse and the scanner scans almost instantly. How does that work? Scanner doesn't affect fire rate or anything, does it? Eclipse. Then how would you take advantage of that? You go in the scan ship, but everything's going to see you, right? Kind of want to experience it though. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, I got the Foreman. Spend some time theorizing on a different channel and eventually settle on Iliad, Sergeant. Any mobs including turrets, and you can easily end the mission at will. So where is the Sergeant? Iliad is Pluto? No. I don't remember what planet that's on. I don't think I've got it unlocked for Steel Path, right? Phobos? Right up there. So I can't get to it yet. I'm just going to go back to what I used to do. And just try Mirage here. You can put Eclipse on Ivara. True. Well, yeah, you can, because that is Mirage's ability.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them, and you are barren.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
That is certainly weird. Not really going to work unless I'm on Ivara, though. Alright. I could build Navara specifically for doing this and throw that on there. It's kind of crazy. Weird interaction just makes the charge time of the scanner much faster for some reason. Yeah. So if you abort the mission, you lose all your standing, right? You can't just go and scan them and then quit. I think I tested that at one point a long time ago. What about doing capture? Do you lose your affinity? Yeah. I don't know how many spawns will be here, so we'll find out.
Their rage is focused.
Better on invis frames because when you turn on Eclipse and go invis, it captures the light setting, so it doesn't fluctuate. That is very cool. I wish there was a way for Mirage to control it. Can't scan these, can you? Did you fuck all?
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
I don't remember how much I used to get for level 30 guys. I don't think it was 300. I think it was more like 60.
Bring them in.
So now everyone's alert because this guy spawns. So what happens after we capture him? And the gun turrets are affinity like mobs.
Mission complete.
Yeah.
The captive has has been escorted to the extraction point.
So
Time.
everyone's alert or at least suspicious. Usually you wait 20 seconds and that clears up. Curious if it will. On a capture mission. Assume we get fuck all now. I mean 100's still decent. What I'm used to is like 60. Got around 200 on level 30, okay. I thought it was way less than that. Just gonna chill for a bit and see if anything changes. I don't really expect that it will. You still reset alert with Ivara. Yeah, it is resetting. Some of them have reset at least. I don't know if you can force it the way you used to be able to or not. I didn't think putting them to sleep did by default. I gotta go back and watch my old stealth vid. Can you still reset? Wait, I read that. Did they remove Equinox Adari? I don't think so. Quickly checked Phobos on Ivara, get 356 affinity. I assume that's still path 1. Out of water. It makes sense to do it there for sure. I just don't have it unlocked. Yeah. You know, whenever I read SP, my brain still defaults to single player. It's like obviously single player, but I think if we do one more capture, that'll be enough anyway. No mind fucking around. This one. Because I got 14 and 11. I think I cap out at 30, so.
Enemies have removed fears. Use all that you have learned.
Every time.
You've found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
So we have to do the target first.
Scans indicate the target is in the vicinity. Find them.
I'm gonna get killed doing this. Come here. I was expecting the melee to lock on and it never did. So now let's try sleeping them and see what happens.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point.
Maybe that is how I used to do it. I always thought it was a... well, I currently thought it was a timing thing. Yeah, so they're still alerted. Suspicious at least. Maybe it goes down one tick at a time. Fuck off.
The impure, the unworthy have no future.
Yeah. So they wake up again and they're still aggroed. So sleeping them doesn't reset it. I'm invisible, mate. Mate, you don't do that. I think ruined by that.
I'm detecting a large security force within your way. That's the premier.
You really had to come in and ruin my last mission. Oh.
Valuable lesson.
Keep reaching for my cup. Nothing bloody in it. I'll just try Grenier Sabotage. See if that's any different. I don't really like the one on Earth. Let's go to Mercury. Rescue? Good work. The first half at least. Check Spy. I think you get Eximus in the vaults as well. I'm curious if they're worth more. And then you only have to do one and you can extract.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warrior's death.
I didn't think you'd be walking towards me. That was dumb. There it is.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Let's go and do A real quick. And we'll get out of here. Try and make that a bit more efficient tomorrow, maybe.
Console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Is it because it's Steel Path I have to do all three? That would make sense. I didn't really think that far ahead. Ow. I forget the elevate is not guaranteed either. It's only a chance.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Clean extraction without alarms.
Get out of the way. Just completely stuck.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
It's like Nezza gliding.
Extracted.
I always called it that. I don't know what it's really called, but like when you keep momentum and you just keep sliding or hovering in a corner. I feel like that's gotten a lot worse than I remember it. Seems like something I would remember. Happened like 4 times in this mission alone.
They fought
Finally out of there.
good dance on.
I'm probably going to call it there too. few minutes early, but not sure what else I have to do tomorrow. I guess I'll need to get another sister. Clear out more steel path. Maybe work on those Demos kit guns. I should probably work on steel path to get access to Phobos, right? Iliad. So at least clear my way around there. We'll try that for rep farming. Probably some affinity runs for these new weapons. Get the... what is it, the Stroffer. Get that leveled up so I can try it against the Necromex. And this just to have it, I guess. But I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.